I'm Jo Fernandez, and after I met three people here and said hello to me, I realized I'm the longest, maybe I'm the oldest here, together with Richard, and we've been around. Let me introduce you my company through executives of the bank who came with me. Let me call in Christine Broadhurst there. Christine, please look at her because she's going to introduce our company properly. We have Jing Floresca, okay, and Jeje Cabusao there. Christine is our head of consumer loans, and if you need auto loans, housing loan, is there. And Jing there is the one who makes it happen at the back room, and Jeje is for the recovery and collections. Okay. We say CBS, so I just purposely said just CBS because I'd like you to find out what CBS is all about. It's China Bank Savings. We're 100% owned subsidiary of China Bank. We are all Filipino. One time I spoke in Davao and they're asking me, are you from China? I said, no, we are Filipino. I mean, we're part of the SM conglomerate, and we have been here for about 16 years. Our bank is the old Manila Bank, if you recall. Okay, that was bought by the China Bank Group, and we bought a bank in Pampanga, the Unity Bank, and the biggest acquisition in 2016 was the Planters Development Bank. Okay, that's who we are. So I hope you can visit us one day. Let me just tell you how we came up to be CBS the way we are right now. In December 2009, we were actually in the 19th place, China Bank Savings, with BPI Family Bank in the first, PS Bank second, and Planters Bank third. Okay? And then, by December 31, 2014, we were number 9. Okay? By March 2024, we're second to PS Bank. Okay, that's China Bank Savings for you. In 2021, we embark on a 5-year program where we will say we will do a podium finish. At that time, we didn't know how we will go up to 3rd place. So podium finish means that we don't want to be cheering for others down below the podium. We'd like to step on it. And actually, we were 1 year ahead of the target. We thought it's going to be happening in 2025, but it happened this year. The reason why I'm so proud to tell you about the bank is because we're not the bigger bank that you know. I've been there before, as Richard has mentioned to you, but I tell you that the core of every successful organization is people. So if you look at this one, we have a talent lab, and I will show you. I will speak for the next 3 minutes, and the rest would be the people who are part of this laboratory who will tell you about what we do. First of all, let me tell you about the framework that we use in CBS. This is not published. This is not something that we put on paper and that we all look at in posters and everything. We're so small in publishing what we do because we have turned around the bank just recently, since 2021. We have a very dynamic, very young president, James D., who actually propelled the bank to what it is right now. So first one is that we believe that there are only 4 cornerstones for a successful organization, especially when we are coming from behind. And we want to finish on the podium. Number 1 is that we'd like to work with others very well. So, like one of the speakers said, we normally would like to hire people who are like us. In CBS, that's not the way it is. We just want to hire people who'd like to work. We just want to hire people who'd like to take the journey with us, because there's a huge job to be done ahead. Number 2 is that we'd like to master the job. We'd like to know how to do the job. So we're not, when you say, are we inclusive? Yes, we are. If you go to CBS, you see all types of people. Before, in bigger banks that I've been to, because I come from the State University, they think that I will hire from the State University too and the top 3 schools. But I said, no, we will hire from Cagayan, Apari, down to Zamboanga, to Nueva Cáceres in Naga, and to all other places like Manuel Inverga in Quezon. So what we did was, we have to hire from all over for as long as these people can convert. But we want them to master the job. The third one is that we'd like to make things happen. So our president and our team in Mancom will always believe on one thing: talk is cheap. So we say, don't talk about it, just deliver. So our executives who are here would attest to you that they have been all over the place. They will always wonder why Joe Fernandez is putting them to another job that is not actually their turf. And they're always wondering why we're putting people in places where they will never be imagined to be a part of that group. But I'll tell you later on, when the Talent Lab people will tell you what their experience is, that it worked. The other one is we have to prepare others to lead. One of the things I would like to do in CBS is that you have to share what you know and make it better. Because most people in our industry in banking is that they will bring the information that they know to their grave, so that nobody knows except them. So you have what you call institutional memory. Have you heard about that? It's so dangerous. So I always tell them, what if you're hit by the bus in Ayala or Bendia, and tomorrow you can come to work? Then what happens to the bank? So I say each day is best day. Each day you have to tell people what you can do best, because the only test for a good leader is that you can actually be able to clone yourself in someone else. So before I show you what we have in the Talent Lab, I also want to tell you 3 things that we do when we look at the successors. Number 1 is that we'd like people who would like to take on stretch assignments. Meaning, we don't put them where they think they are good at. Because that is something that everybody will have a guess on. When you interview people, they tell you what they do well. But when you work with them, 90% of the time you get disappointed. Number 2 is that we actually make people not fear errors. Of course, we make mistakes. But one thing that CBS would like to share with you is that people make mistakes. We actually impose very strong admonition, because we are under the BSP, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. So we cannot just look away, right? But we make sure that people learn from it. Okay? The third one is that would like to create mentors who are not self-righteous, who are actually able to accept their own mistakes, and they make others learn from it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I finished my part. I'd like to share with you, Direct, can you show the talents that we have right now? I will be closing from here, but please listen to them, because this is the result of the kind of leadership training
Hello,
that we do in
everyone.
CBS. And these are the people that you meet in your organization, and this is the way they think, and this is how they want to be mentored. With that, good morning, everybody, and please visit us. We are China Bank Savings, second ranked in the brief banking industry.
Hi, I'm Steve Aborca, 26 years old. I graduated from National College of Business and Arts.
I'm currently working as an employee relations officer. So we conduct investigations, and mostly I work with lawyers.
And I do rank and file promotions and officers promotions.
So currently, my job right now is more on HR analytics. I'm gathering data, analyzing these data into a report.
For my work environment, during preliminary investigations, while we read the incident reports, serve memos, show cause memos, and we invite the employees for a hearing, emotionally, as an empath, maawa ka talaga, and you have to separate yourself emotionally from your work. That's when my head would explain to me, as a leader, that is the burden that you have to carry. You always have to do what is right for the company.
One of my unforgettable learnings is na nag-start ako ng career ko sa banking industry. So, my first job assignment is tellering. So, na-assign ako sa branch operations for 5 years. From a fresh grad na no experience talaga, zero knowledge about kung ano yung dala sa akin ng industriya. And now that I am a young professional, I would say na dapat hindi tayo matakot to take new opportunities and new learnings.
In my 2 years as an HR associate, I don't belittle any achievement that I have. Everything takes time, and as I process the performance appraisal and promotion of staff employees, I realized that everybody has their own season and success story. And you just have to wait para sa sarili mo. And to be grateful what you have now. And also to be grateful for others.
Since nag-start nga ako sa branch operation, from zero knowledge and zero experience sa governance and analytics, I was able to adjust. It was a big adjustment for me since bagong environment, new peoples, pero I was lucky enough to be grouped in a department or a unit that na very supportive sila para mas maging successful ka.
I'm honed and developed through continuous learning. You should also have a positive attitude in receiving feedbacks and open to accept new challenges, enable for you to grow. Lahat naman nag-start sa zero knowledge and it's a step-by-step process.
How I was honed and developed from being a tourism student is my mentor would see how far I could go or kung anong capabilities ko. She would test it, and then from there she would start to assess on how she can push us to become better.
Stretch assignment is very challenging and minsan nakakatakot siya. But I take it as an opportunity to learn and expand my professional growth.
I see that as a challenge. I also accept the challenges for my personal growth and also for my career.
I don't think as a negative, but in fact, it's an opportunity as long as you love what you're doing and have the passion to make a difference sa ginagawa mo, then take it.
For me, no. Kasi in my work environment, there is always room for improvement. I think mistakes are part of life, and mistakes, it's a way to reassess yourself. And I think mistakes, I wouldn't be here where I am right now if it weren't for my past experiences, my mistakes included.
I'm not afraid of committing mistakes because it's a part of our learning experience. However, I make sure to learn from them if when they do happen.
No, kasi accepting good feedbacks is a good gesture for a professional growth. Through continuous learning and openness to experience, kailangan maging maabilidad ka at madiskarte ka. Kasi hindi naman lahat mababasa natin sa libro at itinuturo sa atin. So, dapat meron tayong initiative for self-learning.
Ako po personally, madiskarte po kasi ako. I think I wouldn't last in my department if hindi ako madiskarte. From tourism industry to banking industry, everything is alien to me. So the processes, the positions, everything, wala akong naiintindihan. So what I do, I go to my colleagues and I ask, kasi alam ko na sila yung maalam. Lahat ng mga tinuturo nila, lahat ng information sa binibigay nila sa akin is I absorb it.
You should know your strength and how you can play by them. And also, you should know yourself, your core, and your values. And make sure you surround yourself with the people who will make you and not break you.
Ang take ko po kasi dyan is, yung Latin honors ko, that is the reward that I received from all the hard works that I did when I was in college. So, nung nag-start na ako mag-work, yung Latin honors ko, nasa likod ko na yun, wala na yun. Kasi, pagdating sa work, yung mga kasabay mo doon, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, some even wala. Bandang huli, lahat kayo magsa-start sa pinaka-umpisa. So, lahat kayo back to zero. And, I think it doesn't matter kasi hindi mo alam yung kasabay mo na hindi pala Latin honor, siya pa yung boss mo in the future.
No, being intelligent, it gives you an edge. Having Latin honors, it gets you foot through the door quicker. But once you're in the corporate world, the most important thing that makes matter is how you play the game.
No, it doesn't mean na intelligent ka, you are disciplined. Part siya ng achievement mo, yes, pero kailangan mo din i-develop yung emotional intelligence mo para ma-apply mo siya sa theoretical learnings.
I think someone who is transparent and someone who sees you as a person to collaborate with. Yung may malasakit and willing to share his knowledge to the newbies.
A type of mentor that who will put trust in you, na i-develop niya yung skills mo for a better career growth and hindi niya iisipin na kompetensya ka.
For me, I want a mentor who is also a leader because everyone can be a superior, right? But not everyone can be a good leader. And I want a leader who is willing to allow me to express my capabilities and would allow me to learn through experience, but of course with her guidance.
For me, don't be afraid to take new opportunities. Take these opportunities as your small steps to be successful. It will be a rough road, but just stay focused on your goals.
For me, stay focused on your dreams and work hard for it. And there's no shortcut to be successful. It's a step by step, and if you fail, don't give up. Stand up and learn from it and continue your journey.
For me, be brave enough to face the world because there are a lot of opportunities and the world is big, so you just have to be brave to look for your place in the world.